computer and let me welcome everyone to the Prevention Plus series of Healthy Skin, how to have healthy skin. And I'll tell you, I went through this, I spent about almost 3 hours this afternoon going through this and updating it. Young Living has so many fabulous skincare products, but we're going to find out first a little bit about essential oil trends and skincare and what you're going to learn. So we have a new generation now for the last probably 30 years of strong, confident, beautiful people, beautiful women. And we love who we are. And this picture was actually taken at the beauty school that I went to. And this is Brenda Schuler, who's a Royal Crown Diamond, if you can see where I'm pointing. And basically, this is her team. And being from Minnesota, it's no wonder that they're all blonde, right? So our perspective, women's perspective of aging is changing. I know I have met women who are my age or, have talked to people or done genealogy on people who are my age. And we have really changed. We are not the grandmas that sit in the rocking chair and knit. And, we are business owners. We're women that are entrepreneurs. We're powerful. We get out there and we get things done. And we're looking for better things. It says beauty fascination is as old as civilization. I'm going to put everybody on mute.
Yeah.
I'm hearing
What you doing?
There we go. Okay. So it's as old as civilization, and people are still very concerned about skincare, about the way that they look. And they're always looking for safe and effective, eco-friendly products. Women can be smarter about what they put on their faces now. So can men. We're going to talk about men. And what is beauty? You are beauty. You are beauty. And keep that confidence and that belief in yourself up. This is what you're going to learn tonight. You're going to learn the importance of skin health and how bacteria and pathogens can affect skin health, what causes inflammation and how it affects our skin health, how to support the skin, how to relieve and heal skin conditions, and what role our elimination system plays in healthy skin. So first, the skin is the largest organ of the body. You've probably heard that in grammar school. It covers about 20 square feet of the body's outside surface, and it is our first defense against harmful substances, infection, and dehydration. 15 to 20% of an average adult's total body weight is their skin, and it provides physical, chemical, and biological barriers. It regulates the body's temperature, the blood storage, sensation, excretion, and synthetic vitamin D. Or synthesis, not synthetics, the synthesis of vitamin D. All you have to have is a 1 square inch patch exposed. And I always think about this in the winter when I walk, because for you, those of you who know me, I walk every day, just like our Royal Crown Diamond Terry Seacrest does. And I think that's one of the reasons that we are successful, because we make a plan and we stick to it. Success and discipline is basically telling yourself that you're going to do something and then following through with it. And walking is one of those things. So when I'm walking in the winter and I'm all bundled up, I keep aware that I have a 1 inch square patch somewhere being exposed so I can synthesize that vitamin D. But I also take a vitamin D supplement, which is Young Living's Super D, because we need to add to our vitamin D. We have severe vitamin D deficiencies. We are not out working in the fields all day long. I am in the spring and in the early part of the summer when I'm doing my extensive gardening, but most people, the majority of people are in office buildings. They're working under fluorescent lights, they're not getting that vitamin D. So think about that, because it's very, very important to get outside every day and synthesize that vitamin D. Okay, so here's the structure of the skin. There are really two main parts to the skin. There's the epidermis, that's the thin layer composed of epithelia tissue, and it's found on the fingertips, the palms, and the soles of the feet. And then there's the dermis, and that's the deeper, thicker connective tissue. It has blood vessels in it, it has the nerves, it has glands. The hair follicles are embedded in the dermal tissue. And skin cells are pushed to the skin surface, and old ones slough off on an average of every 4 weeks. Now, that has a lot to do with how healthy you are, if you're using any exfoliation treatments, and we're going to talk about that because that's really important. So just remember that dead skin cells steadily shed from the surface of the skin, and we need to get rid of those. So let's talk about some skin disorders and skin damage, and then we'll talk about what to do about it. There are inflammatory allergens, like sunburn is going to cause an inflammatory blistering result. Environmental contact, like some people are very sensitive to metals. I'm extremely sensitive to nickel. So anything that's stainless steel has at least, at a minimum, 5% nickel in it, and I will react to it. Gold-plated jewelry, if it's plated, my body will rub the plating off, and then I'll have a reaction. So many people have reactions to oils. That's one of the reasons I don't ever wear earrings anymore, because it just isn't worth it. Poison ivy, poison oak, anything out there, even okra. When I go pick my okra, I will have an external inflammatory allergen reaction just momentarily. It itches, and then I just go in after I pick all my okra and I wash up real good with some Thieves foaming hand soap, and it's taken care of. But many people are skin sensitive to some external environmental plants. So internally, our diet can cause inflammatory reactions. And for me, gluten does that. And it's not so much the gluten as it is the genetically modified foods. They are playing havoc with our gut, which is compromising our immune system. And it's also causing some skin issues. Acidic foods. And I can tell if you're acidic and I give you a raindrop and that oil will not absorb into your body. It just seems to float or settle on top of the skin. And I usually give my little lecture, eat more green leafies, get out in the sun, drink more water, clean out that acid, use digestive enzymes, keep yourself more alkaline. Alkaline, which is a Young Living product, is very good for that. 1 teaspoon or 1 little serving packet, you can buy it either way, at night before bed is excellent for helping to alkalize the body. If you're a big meat eater, you're probably acidic, and acid can cause a lot of problems with cellular death. So we want to keep as alkalized as possible, which just goes to show you that the predominant portion of our diet should not be meat and bread and all those acidic items, that it should be more salads and vegetables and greens and water and fruits. If you want a snack, it's better to eat 1 cup of grapes than it is to eat 1 cup of raisins, even though, grapes and raisins are the same thing, but there's no hydration in the grapes. So you want to eat grapes. Eat a pound of grapes and fill yourself up. You're going to get good vitamins and minerals. You're going to get some natural sugars. So it's going to be like your candy or your snack. And at the same time, you're going to be hydrating your body. And that's really important. Internally, chemicals that we use that are not Young Living products, personal care and cleaning products, can cause inflammatory allergens as well. And other contributing factors might be physical and emotional stress. You've heard of people breaking out with, you know, a mild case of acne if they're under stress. Inner toxicity, and that's basically what you're eating, or if you're not detoxing or cleansing your body on a regular basis, especially in the spring and maybe after the holidays. Just go on a master cleanse, or do a juice fast, or do a 5-day nutritive cleanse with Ningxia Red and Balance Complete and Essential Zyme. Just getting some elimination going and cleaning out your system. Accumulation of irritants, again, that has to do with, you know, maybe chemicals that you're spraying on your yard. Maybe you live around farms and they're using Roundup, and that stuff is in the air, or pesticides, or you're living in an area where there's a lot of chemtrails. That falls to the ground and it affects us. Elimination failure, if you're constipated, you're going to have skin problems. I will tell you that right now. Hormonal imbalance can also cause skin issues. Endocrine imbalance, which is hormone, same thing. Lack of proper hydration, and that's what I've been talking about. Drinking lots of water. You know, you would never wash your dishes in orange juice. You would never wash your dishes in soda pop. You would wash your dishes with clear water and some kind of cleansing, you know, cleansing stuff. So drink lots of water and take detox. Drink lots of water and take vitamin C. Drink lots of water, take your vitamin D. I just took 2 Parafree. Drink lots of water and take a couple of Parafree. It like works, you know, as a cleansing thing for our digestion, and it will help our skin. I took 2 Parafree before class. I took 3 vitamin C caplets, and I took 3 Essential Zyme. And again, it's my snack, it's my food, it's my nutrition, and compromised immune system. So we want to keep our immune system strong, and we had that class, I think it was last week, and we talked a lot about things that we can do to strengthen our immune system. And if you missed that class and you're part of Diamond Miners, you can go out there and you can download it there, or you can go out to my YouTube channel, which is Cristina Campbell, without an H. Okay, so let's talk about some specific skin disorders. Psoriasis is one of them. It's a non-infectious chronic skin disorder. It shows up with flaky, silvery scales at the skin's surface, pretty much around the knees, the elbows, and the scalp. It can occur on the scalp as dandruff. So if you have a dandruff issue, you have a mild case of psoriasis in most cases. Or it can cover up to 80 to 90% of the body. It's a rapid growth of skin cells. And if you're doing the things that we said, if you're supporting the body, cleansing the digestive tract, drinking lots of water, getting sunshine, you're going to help eliminate a lot of these things. Sun exposure, there we go. UVB rays can cause sunburn and result in tissue damage. Tissue damage is the production of oxygen-free radicals that disrupt the collagen, and that's what gives your skin the elasticity and the elastic fibers in the skin, resulting in premature wrinkling and aging. Long-term exposure results in dilated blood vessels, age spots, freckles, and changes in the skin texture. It will get leathery. If you've seen men or women that have been out in the sun, you know, predominantly their whole life, or they've been sunbathers to a degree that they get really, really dark, and I'm talking about white folk right now, right? Their skin is going to be tough and leathery. It may cause, sun exposure may cause photosensitivity characterized by redness, itching, blistering, peeling, hives, and even shock. So you know, sun in good doses is a good thing. Sun in extreme doses can be damaging. People with all that extra melanin, you're really lucky, because that protects you. And we don't all have that. You can make your own summertime skin protection sunblock, but Young Living has after sun care and sunblock, both SPF 10 and SPF 50. All natural products. You can put it on an infant, you can put it on elderly, you can put it on everyone in between. So remember that. And if you want this recipe, you can take a picture of it off the screen or go back, watch the video, stop the video, and take a picture of it or copy it down. All right, notice it's got sulfurzyme in it, and we're going to talk about sulfurzyme in a bit. Here's another suntan oil that you can make with sandalwood oil and lavender and frankincense, and we're going to see that those three oils are three of the most skin health giving oils that we have, and they're pretty much in everything, every skincare product that Young Living makes. We also have a bug repellent recipe, but Young Living has one of the best skin moisturizing bug repellents. I use it as a moisturizer when I'm out in the garden, and it keeps the bugs away from me. I love Young Living's bug repellent. Eczema is another inflammatory disease, and it occurs in skin creases, on wrists, on the back of knees, the fronts of elbows, and it shows up in patches of red, blistering, dry, and extremely itchy skin. And we're going to talk about what we can do for that. And I know one of my nieces, she's not on tonight that I see, Nicole, she's usually on too. She had some terrible eczema. I hope she doesn't mind that I'm saying this, but she had terrible eczema, and we used the CBD Beauty Boost, and she swears by it. And we're going to be talking about that tonight. So very itchy skin, very itchy. Acne. Acne is an excess accumulation of dirt and sebum, oil. That's oil produced by the hair follicle, and that sebum can build up and dry and then cause hard bumps or clog the pores of the skin. And pores and hair follicles become congested, and bacteria then begins to feed on that sebum. And so we'll end up getting little infected spots. Inflammation and infection results in the formation of a pimple or a blackhead around the hair follicle. Acne vulgaris is a common type of acne, primarily found in adolescents. And I will tell you that Young Living has an acne cream. It's like a gel, and it really works well. So I may not have pictures of all of these products, but make notes while you listen and jot down. If you have a teenager in your family somewhere that tends to have acne and they're looking for a natural product, Young Living is the answer for that. Rosacea. Rosacea affects mostly light-skinned adults. It's usually between the ages of 30 and 60. It's redness. It usually hits the T-zone of the face, tiny little pimples and noticeable broken blood vessels. It looks like a flushing, actually, and it's located in that central area of the face, the cheeks and the nose. I'm going to talk about what to use for that. Aging skin. Again, I mentioned that collagen and elastic fibers begin to decrease in numbers around the late 40s. We just don't make enough. Now, that's one of the reasons I love taking vitamin C, because vitamin C increases collagen. We also have collagen 2 in BLM, and that's for bones, ligaments, and muscles. That is the best collagen you can get on the planet. We don't take shortcuts when it comes to sourcing the best in our products. So BLM could be good for increasing collagen, but many of our skincare products have collagen in them. Decreased size of sebaceous glands leads to dry and broken skin when you're aging. So you're wanting to moisturize more. We're going to talk about a myriad of moisturizers that Young Living has. Aging skin is thinner, and the migration of new cells it slows considerably. In the beginning, I said that sloughing off of cells happens about every 2 weeks. As we age, that is slower. So it's really great to do an exfoliation pretty much on a weekly basis. And we'll talk about that as well. Production of sweat diminishes. I don't know about that. When I'm out in the garden all day in 80, 90 degree weather, I feel like I sweat more than enough. Skin heals properly and becomes poorly, excuse me. It's slower to heal, and it becomes more susceptible to pathological conditions. Like little cuts and stuff just heal a little bit slower as we age. Toenails and fingernails. Nails are hard, keratinized epidermal cells, and the growth of nails slows down during the second and third decades of life. When I was in my 40s, I could grow a complete big toenail in 6 months. Now it takes about 7 months. And you can test that theory. Make a mark on your toenail and see how long it takes to grow. And it has a lot to do with our metabolism, and a permanent mark, by the way. Our metabolism, the health of our body, how we're sloughing off and rejuvenating. So I quit using nail polish and remover because it just dehydrates the nails. And if you use those kinds of things a lot, it can damage the nails. You can even get nail fungus. Nail fungus can leave the nail plate with a thickened yellow or cloudy appearance, and it becomes rough and crumbly, or it can even separate from the nail bed. Risk factors that contribute to nail fungus are, number one, candida. That's a compromised digestive system. That's too much sugar in your diet and not enough probiotic like Life 9. If you think you have candida, take Inner Defense in the morning and Life 9 at night, and cut back drastically on your intake of sugar. Sweeten your foods with a little bit of stevia. I've gotten to love stevia, and my favorite stevia I get off of Amazon now, and it's Trader Joe's brand, and I don't taste any aftertaste, because that's the biggest complaint that I hear from people. Oh, I don't like stevia, it has an aftertaste. I don't have any aftertaste with those stevias from Trader Joe's, so check them out. I like the liquid over the powder, but you can get the powder. They have both. So poor health, trauma, like trauma to the toe or trauma to the nail, can cause nail fungus as well, and immune suppression. So I will tell you right here and now that if you have toenail fungus, the number one oil to use is lemongrass. And this is a good time to start using lemongrass, because lemongrass is going to discolor your nail until it all grows out. And depending on your age, it's going to take 6 months to 10 months to grow that entire nail out. And we're not wearing open-toed shoes as much in the fall as we do in the summer. So you won't mind using lemongrass and getting rid of that toenail fungus. It is systemic candida. If you don't want a discolored toenail with the treatment, then use Melrose or use tea tree. But you have to be disciplined. You have to use it 2-3 times a day, every single day, until you get that killed and your toenail grows out. Okay, so this is beauty school, and this is some of the stuff that they go through with you. If you ever have an opportunity to go to Young Living Beauty School, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. So much fun. You learn so much about your own personal skin because they take a scan of your skin, as you can see here. And then you just learn so much about skincare from, scientists and professionals who work with the beauty schools and Mary Young. Science is only the beginning to understand how synthetic chemicals affect our health and the health of our planet. And we're learning that every minute every minute amount of some of these synthetic chemicals may cause serious harm. Many of the thousands of synthetic chemicals used in consumer products have never been required to go through safety testing. So, you've heard me talk about before synthetic chemicals versus natural healing oils. Synthetic chemicals are often used to replace natural oils. And it seems that just about everything is being replaced by imitations now. But these imitations are proving very harmful and even toxic to the human body, like genetically modified foods. So let's take a look at what might be in your personal care products. And we have covered some of this before, but repetition is a good thing. That's how we learn. So if any of your products have perfume in them or fragrance, all fragrance can contain between 10 and 300 different chemicals, many of which have never been tested for safety. And they won't tell you what those chemicals are. They can be immune system toxicants. They can be possible neurotoxins. These are chemicals that are toxic to your brain. These are in the perfumes that you buy over the counter. These are in those expensive signature colognes. Look on your labels. If you see parfum or fragrance, throw it away. If you see benzoyl acetate, this is a solvent hidden within the fragrance, and sometimes they'll list it. And it is linked to pancreatic cancer. It's easily absorbed into the skin, causing quick systemic effects. It can also cause possible gastrointestinal, liver, and respiratory issues, and can possibly be a neurotoxin to the brain as well. And phthalates, this is in so many of the over-the-counter products. It's hidden within fragrance as well. It may cause sperm damage in men. In January of 2007, it was found that phthalates of DEP and DEHP, which is banned in Europe, by the way, were in each of the 8 popular perfumes that were tested. These phthalates are linked to hormonal disruption, which can affect development and fertility. If you want to check out some more information, go to www.safecosmetics.org or download the Think Dirty app on your phone and start taking a picture of the barcode on the products that you might suspect might be not all that good for you. If you use nothing but Young Living, then you don't have anything to worry about. But teach your people that they are poisoning themselves. I saw a great post that Al Carter posted tonight on if you're visiting somebody's house and you ask for a drink of water and they give it to you from your tap, say no, or something like that. I loved it because there's so many chemicals in that tap water. And somebody posted out there that, a lot of these bottled waters are nothing more than tap water. And that's true. That's true. And, my man came back with, hey, you should have a water purification system. At a minimum, go get a zero water filter. It's the best. It's better than pure. It's better than Brita. Go get the zero water filter. Okay, let's move on. So deodorants and antiperspirants, you've heard probably many times that aluminum, zirconium, and other aluminum compounds are linked to the development of Alzheimer's. We don't need anything that adds to dementia or Alzheimer's. It's bad enough that we, have an accumulation of heavy metals and that they have us on blood cholesterol lowering medications, which can contribute to Alzheimer's disease. But then to use, personal care products, deodorants, and antiperspirants, this is just going to exacerbate the problem. It controls odor and slows down the production of sweat. These are not good. We want to sweat. This is a good thing. These aluminums may be linked to breast cancer, and they're possibly neurotoxins, which can cause brain impairment, possible nervous system impairment, respiratory, and developmental. So stay away from those deodorants. We're going to talk about the deodorants that we have for you. Mineral oil, you know what? We use mineral oil on our babies, not knowing that it could cause liver damage. It's human immune and respiratory toxicant. It affects the skin, the eyes, and the lungs as an irritant. For body systems toxicity, it can be toxic to the cardiovascular system, the digestive, and the respiratory system. And health problems may manifest as allergies with mineral oil, impaired capacity to fight disease, and repair damaged tissue in the body. Check out www.cosmeticdatabase.com. This will give you some information. And again, download the Think Dirty app on your phone. You just get it from your app store. Think Dirty. I don't even use it anymore because I don't bring anything into my house that's going to have any of those chemicals in it. And that's the lifestyle that I'm encouraging you to adopt as well. Shampoos and conditioners, make sure that they don't have anything like cocamide DEA or lauramide DEA, because these foaming agents cause toxicity to the human immune system. They're also cancer-forming compounds, and they may cause skin irritation. Formaldehyde is another one. This is found in deodorants, in soaps, shampoos, and shaving cream. It's known as an animal cancer causer and probable human carcinogen, according to the United States EPA, Environmental Protection Agency. It may cause skin rashes in sensitive children. It may compromise the immune system. It is a probable carcinogen, cancer causer, and cardiovascular toxicant. It can and will cause damage to your DNA. Be careful what you put in your body. You don't want to damage your DNA. This is the DNA that God gave you. It may trigger asthma, and it's toxic to the development of the brain and the nervous system. Sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, and you're going to see it in many different terms. Sodium lauryl, sodium laureth, or SLS. Anything that looks like this, it is a foaming agent. It's what makes your shampoo full of bubbles, but it alters the skin structure, allowing other chemicals to penetrate deep into the skin. And it has been proven to affect loss of hearing and loss of eyesight. If you want more information about some of these things, you can go to www.teensturningreen.com. Body washes and soaps, triclosan or triclosan. This has been banned in many countries because it accumulates in the body to dangerous levels. It is used in most, probably 98% of all antibacterial hand soaps and deodorants, and it's a preservative as well. It reduces and controls bacteria contamination on the hands and on treated products. However, it's much better for you to use, Thieves foaming hand soap or Thieves hand sanitizer, or anything that can control bacterial contamination without causing hormonal disruption. It's a probable endocrine disruptor and cancer causer. It causes developmental and reproductive toxicity. It causes irritation to the skin, the eyes, and the lungs. Coal tar. Now, I remember when I was growing up, coal tar was really popular for people who had skin rashes and eczema. It softens and promotes the dissolution, or it gets rid of hard, scaly, rough skin. And it can be found in shampoos, soaps, and hair dyes. And we always thought it was safe because it was like a natural byproduct, but it is now been proven to be a known human carcinogen and a skin and respiratory toxicant. And I will tell you what you can use instead of that. Our charcoal black soap is really the very best thing for softening and promoting the dissolution of hard, scaly, rough skin. I love it. Any of these, benzalkonium chloride and benzalkonium chloride, these two are antimicrobial agents. They're found in moisturizers, sunscreens, facial cleansers, and acne treatments, but none of ours. It's toxic to the immune system. It may trigger asthma and allergies. The body systems that it's toxic to are the cardiovascular, the digestive, and the respiratory. And it can cause endocrine, brain, and nervous system disruption. But we know we have the best. And because we are the stewards of nature's living energy, right? Seed to Seal ensures that we keep our promise of purity, no chemicals, and the highest quality. So we know that Young Living essential oils come from plants whose species have been authenticated. Species certifications involve scientific research, field study, university partnerships, and on-site planting certifications. We cultivate on our own farms and our co-op farms, and those co-op farms are visited regularly to certify the growing, harvesting, and the distillation processes. We distill our own, and we are recognized as the innovator of essential oil distillation. Nobody distills like we do. We distill to preserve the therapeutic value of the essential oil. So if you think you're getting a better deal because there's an oil cheaper out there, I'm here to tell you it's cheaper in more ways than price. It's not going to do what Young Living's oils can do. We test. Each essential oil passes stringent specifications. We do over 60 different tests on to ensure our optimal bioactive natural compounds are present and that there are no chemicals present. Internal labs plus third-party laboratories are the ones that verify that every essential oil exceeds international standards, and Young Living's precious oils are then sealed and shipped to you. So we're going to start out with taking a look at a skincare system called the ART skincare system. This ART stands for Age Refining Technology. And in this little skincare system, we have 3 products. I love the gentle foaming cleanser because it is gentle for me. I don't need my skin any drier. And it cleanses away the impurities while it balances the pH levels in the skin without ever drying it out. We have a purifying toner, and I love the toner because it's got peppermint in it and it really stimulates the skin and it wakes you up. It removes makeup impurities. It minimizes shine and reduces appearance of pores. So if you have large pores, you want to use a toner. And then it has a very light day moisturizer, which increases skin density and repairs DNA. It reduces fine lines, wrinkles, and sun damage. And also you're going to see here in the center, it has, this is the ART, activating, oh gosh, I forgot the name of it. I've got it down here in my slides a little bit further. Moisturizer. It's a heavier moisturizer, and I prefer that over the lighter moisturizer. So so that is that. Let me show you the age refining technology. Here's before treatment. A combination of aging and sun damages the DNA and inhibits the production of collagen, elastin, and moisture in the skin. This results in dry, rough, uneven skin texture with noticeable fine lines and wrinkles. You can see these wrinkles in the left-hand corner. Treating the skin with ART delivers DNA recovery enzymes. I don't know of anybody else who can say that. And essential oils, while stimulating the production, it stimulates the production of collagen and elasticity to help the skin get smooth and plump and soft. ART produces dramatic and noticeable results. And again, Young Living has taken the finest ingredients and combined them with the latest skincare technology to create a system for us that will restore youthful looking skin. Age refining technology is the art and science of skincare. And here are a couple of testimonials. This is Sarah Summerfield from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. She says, I've had acne my whole life, and the ART skincare has cleared my face better than any face cleaner I've ever used. It also was working well on clearing my scarring. And I'll tell you why. Because our products have frankincense and sandalwood in them, and frankincense is really good for clearing up scarring. So I would recommend the ART kit to all ages. If you have a teenager that has extremely bad acne, you might even want them to try washing their face with the Thieves foaming hand soap, because that's much more antibacterial. And if you've got those pores that are clogged and infected, the Thieves will heal it up, and it's not going to be too harsh. And usually those teenagers have extremely proactive sebaceous glands, so they have a oily skin. Another testimonial from Sandy Fox from Mountain Home, Arkansas says, I've been using this ART skincare for several years now, and I began because I had very aged looking skin on my upper chest from several serious sunburns right there where in the V of the blouse area. That V looked wrinkled and browned next to the healthy unburned skin. My dermatologist said that it would always be discolored, but she started using the ART skincare for about 3 months, and her skin was softer, less wrinkled, and of a smoother color. And it blended smoothly with the rest of her skin. Of course, my face had fewer wrinkles, and the scars of earlier acne were gone. So if you have skin scars and you start using ART, you're going to have some good testimonials as well. She said, my husband had some bumps on his face, and since his mother suffered from skin cancer, I was worried. I have no idea what these irregular bumps were, but after using ART for about 3 months, 3 of the 4 bumps were completely gone, and the last one was diminished and much less noticeable. So ART also has a couple of products, and these products have orchid petals and essential oils in them. It's the ART Essential Serum, Renewal Serum. And I tell you, my daughter, Sarah, my oldest daughter, swears by this. She will not be without her Renewal Serum because she said it completely eradicated her face from whiteheads. So that was really good news. Another thing that's fun and really healing to the face is the ART Beauty Mask. Now, this is a cloth mask that comes in a packet. You get 4 packets in a box, and it helps fortify the skin's natural defense system. And it's really an ideal way to create an in-home spa experience. If you just want to chill for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, put on one of the ART Beauty Masks. This unique fabric mask provides full coverage of the face, and it promotes healthier skin elasticity and a youthful appearance. And women aren't the only ones that want good, healthy skin. Shutron is a superior shave cream with Shutron Premium Essential Oil Blend in it. It gives every man the edge, leaving his skin feeling clean, hydrated, and soft. And there is a whole line of men's Shutron products. We have Shutron soap, we have Shutron beard oil, we have Shutron essential oil, and other great Shutron products. So you can do a search on Shutron in your back office, and you can see all of the Young Living men's Shutron products. The 3-in-1 body wash is to live for. They can wash their hair with it and their entire body, and you can get an 8-ounce bottle and it lasts them a very long time because it takes a very small amount to get the job done. These are gifts that I give to my grandsons and my son-in-laws when we have Christmas, because I know that they really appreciate the Shutron products. There's another set, and I tend to believe that this set is for the younger generation. However, I have had women my age say that they absolutely love it. It's called the Bloom Skincare Set. And this has even newer technology around it. This collection is said to be for all ages and all skin types and offers instant and long-term benefits. It's actually a 3-part skincare collection. There's a brightening cleanser, there's a brightening essence, and then like a toner, and then there's a brightening moisturizer. And these products work together to help with hydration, with glow and radiance. And I will tell you, if you're looking for radiance, it's the Bloom Skincare Set that's going to give you that, because it has this, I don't know, this natural stuff that just makes your face shine and glow. It improves the texture. It has dark spot reduction, and it's smoothing to the skin. So they utilize the most advanced natural brightening ingredients. The Sheer Lumet brightening technology is in all 3 of these products. And we'll talk about Sheer Lumet next. These products contain a variety of beneficial, natural, active ingredients that work to visibly brighten the skin, restore the appearance of even skin tone, and reduce the appearance of dark spots and leave the skin radiant and glowing. So the Bloom system also contains the following hand-picked oils: blue cypress, carrot seed oil. Carrot seed is really good for the liver and for skin. Clove seed oil, Davana flower oil, geranium flower oil. And remember that the geranium is good for balancing hormones as well. Jasmine flower extract, Hawaiian sandalwood. Where's my Hawaiian sandalwood? I had it here yesterday. I was spraying my face with it. There it is. So this is a Hawaiian, Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Hydrosol, which I spray my face with. And this is so great. I don't have a picture of this on my PowerPoint, but this is so great for hydrating my skin. Just give me a wake-up call. I love this. It's called Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Hydrosol. And they take that Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood and they put it in the Bloom Skincare Set. It also has sacred frankincense and spearmint oil in it. This is a beautiful set. If you're thinking about the holidays coming up, our holiday catalog is going to be available on the 23rd of October. And they're recommending that you start getting your holiday items purchased now so that, you know, your shipping goes smoothly and things aren't backed up. And this might be the perfect gift to send to a young mom that really couldn't afford it right now. Maybe you have a niece or a granddaughter in her family. Beautiful, beautiful products. The Shutron for guys. They'll be glad you did. So here are some anti-aging creams. People have been kind of telling me, you know, whatever happened to the Boswellia wrinkle cream and the sandalwood moisturizing cream. We loved it. We loved it, loved it, loved it. They discontinued it. So with that being said, I'm going to recommend a couple of things for you to try that you might like as well or even better. I like the Art Intensive Moisturizer. I used to use the Boswellia wrinkle cream. I use the Art Intensive Moisturizer. It's a little bit heavier than the Art Day Moisturizer. I need this. I also love the Sheer Lumet. And another person who loved Sheer Lumet was my mother. Now, Sheer Lumet is a brightening cream. So it's going to brighten your skin. And you'll see a visible difference. And my mother had something on her forehead, like a little bump that stayed there for years. And she started using Sheer Lumet. And don't you know that that little bump just went away? She was amazed. And she didn't even order that. I accidentally stuck it on her order once and I didn't realize it. And she said, "Thank you so much for that moisturizer. I love it." Of course, my mom's gone now, but I was happy that I made that mistake. So, and then there's the Wolfberry Eye Cream, and this is still available. This has the wolfberry in it. It has rosewood, frankincense, and Roman chamomile and geranium in it. And it can reduce puffiness around the eyes and promotes tightening and helps to get rid of dark circles, as will Sheer Lumet, because it will brighten the skin. It will lighten up that dark skin. Okay, we need to put everybody on mute. There we go. I don't know what was going on. All right, so I talked about exfoliation, and I think it's important to exfoliate your skin at least once a week. So what I do is I take the satin facial scrub, the mint satin facial scrub, and I keep it in my shower. And when I take a shower, I take a little dollop of the facial scrub and I exfoliate my face, my chest, my neck, and my upper arms. That's about all I do. I love it. It's free from harmful chemicals, and it's an advanced cleansing formula designed for normal skin. It can be used as a deep cleansing mask, and I've used that as well. You just put it on, let it sit there for about 30 minutes, and then rinse it off. It cleanses, nourishes, and stimulates without damaging the skin's natural pH balance, and it's safe and gentle. Helps to exfoliate and rejuvenate the skin for a fresher, smoother appearance. So if you're over 40, you're going to want to definitely start exfoliating, because we don't slough off those skin cells as fast. We want the newness to come out. We want to look revitalized. It has peppermint oil in it, obviously, by the name, you could tell that. And it contains MSM, which is really good for the skin. As a matter of fact, I've talked in the past about if you have a skin wound, take your sulfurzyme and make a little poultice, because that MSM will help to heal the skin. It has antioxidant vitamins and other botanicals. It is great. Get a little tube, put it in your shower, exfoliate once a week. We have lots of shower gels, and these are shower and bath gels. You can use them for bubble bath or shower gels. And it's great because if you're looking for an alternative from, the Dove cleansers and all the other stuff that's out there, we have 3 different fragrances. I really like in the morning for the morning shower, morning start. If you're a guy, you're probably using the Shutron 3-in-1, but one of Gary's favorites was Morning Start. They're made with natural botanicals. They're great for cleansing the pores, nourishing the skin, and relax, energize, or uplift. The Dragon Time, I recommend specifically for women during that time when you're going through your cycle. It will help with cramps. It will help with hormonal balance. And then Evening Peace, I like to make a bubble bath with Evening Peace because it's really relaxing. I love the smell. We also, I think, have Sensation, if I remember correctly. I just didn't put that one out here. Yeah, Sensation. I just didn't put a picture of it. And that's kind of a romantic, brings about romance because of the rose oil and other things in there. So that's a different scent altogether. And I don't know about you, but one of the first things that I did when I got into Young Living was get the bath gels, because I've always been, it's just something I enjoy, bath products. If you're looking for lotions, we have the best. You only use a dollop. I mean, and it goes forever. It's so concentrated. All of our lotions are age defying. They have restorative and renewing properties because we're using essential oils in them. They're hydrating, fortifying, and then they'll promote that velvety, smooth, and supple skin. This is the lavender hand and body lotion, but we also have the Genesis, the Sensation, the Luscious Lemon, and I think you can still get the winter, oh, what was it called? The Winter Nights. And I am using right now, because I put lotion on after my bath. And so right now I've been using Luscious Lemon, and I think I'm just about out of Winter Nights. It's like down to the last drop, but it lasts forever. I got that Winter's Nights last Christmas time, and I use lotion every night. So yeah, I love the lotion. It's so thick. I talked about sun damage and skin damage, and two of the sprays that we have that will help you with that, which will assist in healing minor burns, abrasions, dryness, and other skin irritations, are the Lavaderm Cooling Mist Spray. That's the one in the purple bottle. And then the After Sun Spray. The After Sun Spray will help with pain and the itch of sunburn. I've used Lavaderm for years for sunburn, and it is effective. But the Lavaderm After Spray is even more effective. So depending on what you're looking for, what you need, this is a great thing to refresh your skin, to heal your skin, and it's also going to reduce the formation of scar tissues, because that's what lavender does. Lavender and frankincense do that. So awesome skincare for the sun. We also have 3 different kinds of shampoo now. I'm only showing you 2 here. I'll show you the third one. No, I won't show you the third one. I'll just talk about it. So a lot of people say, well, what shampoo is good for what? We have a lavender shampoo. We have a lavender mint clarifying shampoo and conditioner. We have a Copaiba vanilla moisturizing conditioner. So what is good for what? I will tell you. The Copaiba vanilla I do not use. My hair is too oily and too fine. But if you have dry hair, coarse hair, real curly hair, and you're looking for the best moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, then you're going to want to get Copaiba vanilla. That is the best for, as far as ethnically, it's great for Hispanics and African Americans because their hair is coarser than mine, a little bit, thicker in some cases. My husband's is very, very soft, but his hair is not oily at all. So he needs a conditioner. So Copaiba vanilla is good for that. The lavender mint shampoo and conditioner is good if your hair is extremely oily and maybe you're not washing it every day, or maybe you've got product buildup in it. I don't use product in my hair, but a lot of times I will let my hair go for 2 or 3, 4 days max, and it gets a real oily buildup, and I'll use the clarifying mint shampoo because it really cuts through the oil. And if you do use hair products, then you're going to need the clarifying. If you are a general shampoo user every single day in the shower, then lavender, the lavender shampoo and the lavender conditioner, a lighter shampoo and conditioner. It gives body to the hair. It's what I use today to wash my hair because my hair wasn't as oily as I can let it get. If any of you noticed, I've had 10 inches cut off and I donated it. So yeah, so we have shampoos for every hair type. And we have people off mute. Let me mute you again. Mute all. I think we have you all muted now. Okay. All right, now what's important for creating beautiful skin and hair from the inside out? Sulfurzyme. Sulfurzyme is the best. It supports the skin, the hair, the nails, and the joints. It reduces inflammation and it supports the immune system. You know, I talk about sulfurzyme with almost every body system. And so if you're not taking sulfurzyme, either the capsules or the powder, you are missing out on a food that your body desperately needs. We have a sulfur deficiency. And if you want to talk to me about this anytime, please call me and let's chat. This is the #1 supplement for skin and hair. I have a testimonial. This was me. I have had something called atypical rosacea ever since I was diagnosed with Gulf War syndrome in 1993. I used 2 heaping teaspoons of sulfurzyme every day and 2 to 3 ounces of Ningxia Red, and my skin stays almost flawless. I still continue to use my sulfurzyme because it's really good for body aches and pains. It's good for making my nails hard and not get, my nails are very healthy. My hair is very healthy. Yeah, it's just a great sulfurzyme. You've got to get sulfurzyme. Okay, we talked about the detrimental effects of over-the-counter deodorants. So here are some of the ones that we have. My favorite one is Mountain Mint. We also have Meadow Mist. We have Valor deodorant. We have Cinefresh deodorant and Citrigard deodorant. I will say that we are out of some of our deodorants right now. They're out of stock, but fingers crossed they come back very quickly. They're free of propylene glycol and toxic aluminum salts, and they're natural skin soothing for the skin. The Meadow Mist and the Mountain Mint have been shown to be lymphatic detoxifiers. So many women will put them, you know, not only put it under their arms, but under their breasts, because we have lymph nodes and we want healthy breasts. So AromaGuard deodorants are really good for the skin and really healthy for your endocrine system and your immune system. Animal Sense ointment. I wanted to bring this up in skincare because a lot of times people will see Animal Sense and think, oh, that's just for animals, but it's not. I actually use it in my nose swipe, which I've been using every day. This has Exodus 2 and Egyptian gold in it, along with the Animal Sense, and it helps protect anything I breathe in from the air or being around anybody. You want to make sure that you're doing this to protect yourself. I'm not a big mask wearer, I'll just be honest. So I'm going to do something better than wearing a mask. I'm going to use nose swipe. I'm going to use the Animal Sense because it's protective and soothing, and it's made for external use on humans and animals. You can use it for minor cuts, skin irritations and abrasions, chapped lips, dry skin. It's a blend of two of nature's most powerful essential oils, tea tree, Melaleuca alternifolia, and myrrh, but it has many other oils in it as well. Bonnie Griffin from Ithaca, New York said, I was so amazed and happy with Young Living products. Why did I wait so long? I had a hard time healing the cracks and dry skin on my heels caused by wearing sandals all summer long. I used Animal Sense skin ointment for 1 evening before bed. It was closer than my body lotion. To my amazement, the next morning, almost all the cracks had closed up and healed just overnight. What a wonderful product. And this is a true testimony I've heard 100 times. So if you have cracked heels or cracked skin anywhere, get yourself some Animal Sense. We also have some products for extremely dry skin. If you remember, I mentioned my niece, Nicole, and I don't think Nicole is on tonight, but she suffers with eczema, and I put the CBD Beauty Boost oil on her and it cleared her up within 24 hours. Young Living serums offer the skincare benefits of pure essential oils to protect and strengthen and improve the appearance of our skin. My favorite moisturizer right now is the CBD Beauty Boost. I use it sometimes twice a day. I love it. The dry skin formula moisturizes and nourishes dehydrated skin, but the pure potent CBD and the essential oils that are in that, and one of them is rose oil, helps maintain even skin tone for me and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. And I just love it. I love it. If I had to give up all moisturizers, I would not give up the CBD Beauty Boost. Now, right now, it's out of stock, I'm sorry to say, and it's because we love it so much. But just as soon as it gets back in stock, you need to get some and try it. My best friend, Pam, she was just devastated when they got rid of the sandalwood moisturizer. So I was telling her about the CBD Beauty Boost, and she reluctantly got herself some, and she said, I love it. It works. I love it as much as I loved the sandalwood moisturizer. So there you go. The beauty serum contains the essential oils of cedarwood, blue cypress, lavender, myrrh, clove, and sandalwood. So you're going to see those skin oils in every product. Lavender essential oil in and of itself cleanses and soothes minor burns, cuts, and skin irritations. Anytime you just need a little, first aid on a scrape or a scratch or a hangnail or whatever, get your lavender essential oil. A burn, it's antiseptic, it's analgesic, it's anti-inflammatory and antifungal. It promotes tissue regeneration and it speeds wound healing. And we know this by the story of René Gattefossé, who coined the word aromatherapy in France in 1910. He used it to heal second and third degree burns in his laboratory, and he was amazed. He watched his tissue regenerate 3 times faster than normal. So it's used to support healthy skin conditions and prevent acne. My grandson gets hair bumps under his beard, and he puts lavender on it. That will help. My husband started using, he used to have, what is it called? Folliculitis, where the hair follicle grows back into the skin and it would get infected. When he started using lavender oil 20 years ago, 22 years ago, he has never had an ingrown hair since. And I can stand by that truth. That's amazing. So anybody that you know that has folliculitis or hair bumps or, even there are women that have folliculitis on their legs, have them put 100% pure lavender oil on it. Young Living. Okay, it's good for bug bites too, and eczema, scarring, stretch marks. Frankincense, another skin supporting oil. It was the holy anointing oil during the time of Christ. It was used to treat every conceivable ill known to man. It stimulates the limbic system and the brain, which produces vital hormones, including thyroid and growth hormones. It improves attitudes and uplifts spirits. You can use this straight on your skin. I love frankincense. When I made my own moisturizing oil, I would use argan oil, about 1 ounce of argan oil, 3 drops of frankincense, and 3 drops of lavender. And that's all I needed. But now I have my CBD Beauty Boost, and that has rose in it, so I'm good. So let's talk a little bit about rose. Rose is anti-inflammatory. It's used for skin conditions such as scarring and wrinkles, and its fragrant influence creates a sense of well-being. It deeply nourishes the skin and is beneficial. Rose ointment is another one like animal scents, except it has rose wood in it and rose oil in it and some other things. It's great for dry, cracked skin and works particularly well when applied over essential oils because it seals in the oil. So if you have a wound, for example, and you put a drop of lavender or a drop of frankincense in that wound, cover it with rose ointment. We have used this with bed sores. in nursing homes, and it is incredible at the healing that takes place with bed sores with frankincense or lavender or both, and covering it with rose ointment. Okay, so let's talk about 90 days to healthy, beautiful skin. Step one, you want to create an account to receive your wholesale membership if you are not already a wholesale member. Now, if you are not a wholesale member, how do you receive wholesale pricing? Here's how the 24% discount works on the youngliving.com website. So go to youngliving.com, and for a new member, they're going to click on create an account. You see that on the bottom right-hand side there? New to Young Living, create an account. Any order of 100 PV or more placed at any time earns that new account owner a 24% discount and any additional orders during the next 12 months. Any item, if they don't want to order 100 PD and they want to create an account and they want a bottle of facial mint scrub, they can put that on subscribe and they will earn 24% discount as long as at least one item is kept on subscription. So if they have a subscription for a year and they change out that item every day or every month, excuse me, and they put CBD Beauty Boost on the next month, and they put a bottle of Thieves on the next month, and they put a bottle of Art Intensive Moisturizer the next month, they're going to continue to get their 24% discount. And all they have to do is have one item on their subscription. That is how you receive wholesale pricing. Now, that is not a business partner or a brand partner. That's just somebody who wants to get their stuff at wholesale, okay? They don't have to get a kit. They don't have to get a package. And if they subscribe to save, they're going to earn 10% for the first 3 months, 20% for month 4 through 24, and 25% after the 24th month in free products on each shipment. I talked to a woman today who had had a subscription for 5 months. She got the same thing every month for 5 months, and she said, I want to stop my subscription. So she went in and she canceled her subscription, and she had 206 points, loyalty points available to her, and she did not know that. So after talking to her on the phone, she said, I think I will sign up for a subscribe. I'm going to spend my points, $200 worth of free product, what made her ecstatic, and she was good. She now knows that she needs to change that subscription every month. You'll never run out of products if you keep it on a subscription. So here are some suggestions for your subscription. You might want to start out with the Art Skincare System or that Bloom skincare system. That's a good thing to put on your subscription. You might want to try the Shirley May and the Lavender Mint Clarifying Shampoo and Conditioner, or the Cobaiba Vanilla Shampoo and Conditioner. Up to you. These are just suggestions. You may want to try a whole bunch of lavender products, the lavender foaming hand soap, the Lavaderm that we talked about for freshening up the skin and sunburn and that type of thing, the lavender lip balm. We have a lavender oatmeal bar soap. We have the lavender oil, a 15 ml bottle. We have the lavender hand and body lotion and the lavender bath gel, bath and shower gel. So we have that as well. And if you order this month on a subscription or shop, this is what you're going to get free. If you order 190 PV, you're going to get cinnamon bark and clove. But if you order 190 PV on your subscription, they're also going to give you a bonus bottle of nutmeg. With 100 PV or more, you're going to get free shipping. If you spend 250 PV this month on a subscription, you're going to get the bonus nutmeg, the clove, the cinnamon, and a 5 milliliter bottle of patchouli. Patchouli is really good for the skin as well. If you do 300 PV, you're going to get the nutmeg, the clove, the cinnamon, the patchouli, and a bottle of ImmuPro. And I talked about ImmuPro last week on our immune system class because it's so important to get the proper nutrients in our bodies to boost our immune system. And one of the things that ImmuPro has is not only the wolfberry, but the reishi mushroom. And we talked about that and how stimulating that is to the immune system. If you do 400 PV, of course, that's what I'm going to do this month. You're going to get the nutmeg, the clove, the cinnamon, the patchouli, the ImmuPower. You're going to get the Young Living bonus foundation mug. So I get 2 now because I have one, and I'm going to have another one this month. I'm excited. And then I had put the spiced turmeric herbal tea on my subscription for this month because I'm almost out, and it's really good to take with my golden turmeric. I love it. And I said, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to take that off my subscription and add something else on because I get it free with a 400 PV order. I wanted to go through that with you because so many people forget to look at what the promotionals are or the gifts with purchase are. Remember, you will not get the nutmeg if you just do a shop order. So, you know, up to you, no pressure here. I'm going to give you 5 tips for healthy skin, and then we're going to close out tonight. So good skincare, including sun protection and gentle cleansing, can keep your skin healthy and glowing for years to come. Number 1, in the deep summer, protect yourself from the sun between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I try to do my gardening earlier in the day or in the early evening so that I'm not in that scorching sun, getting too much sun. But I do wear protective clothing. I'll wear a long sleeve white shirt that doesn't radiate the heat so bad. And I will wear one of those wide brim hats that come down on my neck. If I have my hair up, my neck won't be burned. Treat your skin gently. Practice dry brushing. I do this. Monitor your water temperatures. Don't make the water temperature too hot because it's going to dry your skin out. Avoid harsh chemical soaps. You know, that's a given after this class. Pat and dry and then moisturize your skin with any of the Young Living moisturizers or lotion. A lot of times, if I'm coming to the end of one of my cosmetic moisturizers, you know, my face moisturizers, I'll actually take that, add a little bit of water to it, and then use it as a lotion all over my body, my legs, my arms, and then finish off that jar and then throw it in the trash. Eat a healthy diet. This is so important. Manage your stress. Drink pure water, like Al Carter says, and hydrate by drinking 8 to 10 pure filtered water glasses of water a day, like I do. I drink lots of water. All right, so I'm going to close here tonight. We're going to open it up for any questions after I stop the recording, so you don't have to feel like you're saying something that you don't want recorded. But I want to welcome each and every one of you to Young Living, and I want you to enjoy a radiant, healthy skin life. Good night.